I'm really finding out now that I just have to be more expressive about the things that happened to me. My marriage fell apart. A friend I thought I could trust stabbed me in the back. I crashed down and became what I consider an emotional mess.
No, this is the counseling room.
It still is uncomfortable to some degree to talk about a lot of those things. But I think I just need to talk about them more, especially now that I'm getting married to Fred. You know, married people have a responsibility to each other to not let the communication gap ever get too wide. I think that was something I didn't know enough about during my marriage with Mutt.
So welcome to the cave.
Thank you.
Here's where you chisel down to find your true gem.
Meaning?
Your heart.
Okay. I am tired of the negative emotions and thinking about this betrayal, about my friend, about the whole relationship, the affair. I want to stop those feelings from getting in my way. Even in my career, I've had moments during my career where those were some of the loneliest years of my entire life. When I was surrounded by the most people.
You better believe it.
And I was so sad and lonely, and I would try to take myself back to the grief and the shock of when my parents died. Just so I could be snapped out of it. How can you feel like this? You have everything going for you. Life is amazing. You're winning awards, you're breaking records, millions of people love you.
How dare I have a right to feel like this?
Yeah, I didn't feel like I had the right to complain.
Right.
And so I thought, okay, remind yourself how you felt when your parents, you know, when your parents died, and then that will somehow shock you into some kind of reality and say, okay, no, that is worth grieving over.
This doesn't count.
Yeah.
So when we have a loss, at first our wound is huge. Everything's about this wound. We actually become narcissistic. It's about me. I hurt. I need to survive. Boom. As I heal, I slowly glean the wisdom from my scars so I can live more presently. But it means I've had to allow these wounds in my life time to heal. And they have to be seen, heard, and valued, rather than, oh, that's not so bad, I shouldn't be feeling like that. Cool?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, then I just want to say one thing. If I look at my childhood, I forgave my parents as I went. Now, that's because I don't think that they did it on purpose.
It wasn't out of malice.
Exactly. Of course I forgive that. But when someone hurts me on purpose, or what I think is on purpose, and what I'm starting to realize more and more is that, you know, I guess none of it is on purpose.
Good
and,
job.
you know, there's something wrong with them, too.
Good job.
The part that I have the harder part with is the betrayal of my friend. Honestly, I really have a hard time with that one, because...
There's where you feel blindsided.
Yeah, and I feel like I should have defended myself, defended my family, defended my marriage, or defended the way my marriage ended.
So we take that energy because I don't get to control those behaviors.
I don't feel that that's my struggle.
Hey, but I hear you saying she should not have done that. And I don't have the control over her. I can only clean my side of the street. I can't clean that other side of the street.
Okay, so do you confront the person then?
It depends. Is that going to cause more drama so I'm staying caught in the drama of the past? Where is it time to just step out?
Okay, that's where I'm stuck here. I can see it.
But you're doing great.
I spent a lot of time wishing things could be different. But it is out of your control. And even if you thought you were in control, you really aren't. And you can either be okay with it or not be okay with it. Either way, it's not going to change it.
What I'm hoping you'll do is pick 2, 3, 4 letters. Write the letters. We'll mail them tonight, meaning the fireplace. It's a great universal mailbox.
Yeah, I love that idea.
But just allow the time for you to drop into your heart, taking the time to heal, to move on. And that's where forgiveness lives.
Ted asked me to write letters to people I have unresolved feelings about. And then we're going to get rid of them, and you're going to just burn them in the fire after. All right. I'm not always strong, and sometimes I'm even wrong. It's a complex thing, forgiveness, and I've never really been faced with really having to consciously put an effort into forgiving somebody. It always came naturally. I really just accepted, well, that's life, and what can you do? And this time around, I just needed a little bit more help. On this journey, I'm doing a lot of things that scare me. It's actually vital now that I'm getting married to Fred.